What's up, boys? Your boy Full Metal Zoe, and welcome to this first episode of Career Mode. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it, and I finally gave in and did it. The one that I used to have before, the Real Sociedad one, unfortunately I couldn't be too consistent with it because of my work schedule, but that's in the past. We're gonna go with, boom, Norwich. Norwich. I know a subscriber, he corrected me on how to say it. So we're going with Norwich. And instead of just showing you the motions of what I bid for this player and what I bid for that player, I'm just gonna go straight up and tell you exactly what I did. I have 10 million in my budget to spend, and I have 100,000 that I could put towards the wage bill. I'm not gonna go through the entire motion because I don't want to bore you guys. So basically, I'm just gonna tell you what I did with the team. So I put most of the players on the transfer list and pretty much all the young players on the loan list. Now I'm not gonna keep all the young players. I'm only really interested in 3. Those 3 are Jamar Loza, which I saw his attributes and they look really promising, and the Murphy twins. I'm definitely looking to see how they can develop. As far as the club goes, I'm only keeping a certain amount of players. The players that just arrived, like Wolfsinkel, something like that. He's a Netherlands player. He just arrived, so I'm not gonna get rid of him because that doesn't look realistic. We also got Gary Hooper from Celtic. Those 2 guys I'm definitely keeping in. Leroy Fern, absolute beast. He's one of the reasons why I really wanted to play with this team. So he's definitely staying. The same as Teti, he's staying. Basong is a boss in the back. I mean, I watch Premier League and I really like Basong. I might be wrong, but every time I've seen him play, he looks amazing. So I'm keeping Basong. Nathan Redmond, keeping him, and Elliot Bennett. I'm keeping both of them. I know Pinkleton and Snodgrass, they're like fan favorites in Norwich, but when you're a manager and you just arrived to the club, sometimes you gotta chop the heads out of some fan favorites. Like Juan Mata, when Mourinho got there, he was gone. The goalkeeper, John Ruddy, he's definitely staying. He's like a 78 overall, and I really need a solid keeper, and I have only 10 million to spend. These are the players that I went after. First of all, the first signing that I make, and basically I was trying to get done with my signings quick, early. I don't want to leave it till transfer deadline day. So the first signing that we go after, I went ahead and I signed Vladimir Hernandez. Now, who is this kid? This kid plays in the Colombian league. He's extremely fast. He's a cam. I think he's like 24 years old, and we went out and we tried to get him for 1.8 million. They accepted the offer, and he's only gonna get 750 off the wage. Was 750? That's cheap. That's ridiculously cheap. So we're gonna get him. He's already signed. He's on board. Lots of pace, and I just felt like he was a good fit for the team. Why the Colombian league? Porto has done it. They sold James Rodriguez. They sold Falcao. They sold Freddy Guarin. Now they got Jackson Martinez. They're just banking on these Colombian players, so I might as well bring in that same philosophy. Bring some. Not all of them are going to be Colombian. I don't want to make this a Colombian national side. And our next signing, if you were looking at the World Cup, and I live here in the US, and I get to watch some of these MLS games, DeAndre Yedlin played. Yes, DeAndre Yedlin. I think Roma's trying to get him, and Liverpool's trying to get him right now in real life. Kid is a beast. And in FIFA, he's a monster. He's really fast, and I know he can grow. We tried to get him for 1.1 mil. Team turned it down. They're like, nope, too much talent, we're not letting him go. So we go again for 1.3 mil. They said nope. And usually, when I play by myself, I'm not recording or anything, I usually get him for 1.3, 1.2. They decided not to go for it this time. So we went with 1.5 mil, and they agreed to the terms, 1.5 mil. We offered a 6K wage contract, and he said yes. So 2 signings already. We haven't even played our first game of the season. Now this is the pace that I want for this career. I'm trying to get signings done quick and be good, effective signings. After both of them, we decided that we need a striker. So we end up going 2.6 mil plus Mark Bunn for Marvin Emmons. He decides to sign, and we got a 25K 4-star skiller. Really, not really ridiculously pacey, but good enough pace striker. Then we go ahead and we looked at the marquee center back signing. Now, I wanted a beast center back. I looked at John Terry, I looked at Ferdinand. Now, I'm not looking for young age. This is not what I'm looking for. Then I remember, I thought about this beast, and his name is Naldo. He's a monster in the game. So we offered 5 mil for him. Unfortunately, The team is having none of it. They're not gonna sell him for 5 mil. So we're gonna stay away from Naldo for now. Maybe we can get some more money to get him. And if we can't, then we're just gonna have to live without him and go for somebody else. For wingers, we looked at Petrio Ipa. Now, who is this guy? This guy's from I don't even know what the name of the country is. But he plays in Stade Rennes or Rennes, whatever the name is, in League One. He's really pacey, 4-star skiller. He's awesome. The team wanted like 3.8 mil. We offered 2.8. They had none of it. They said no. So we go after Rio Miyaichi from Arsenal. We offered 1.2 mil first. They turned that down. Then we offered 2 mil and they said you got it, and a 40k wage bill is what we sent. 40k contract is what we're sending. Also, right after that, we did manage to get a loan offer for Josh Murphy, and he's going to Torquay. I don't want to kill the name. Torquay United. And that is it, guys. Just a quick rundown on the signings that I was gonna make. On the next episode, I will show you the game against Torino. It's just a friendly, but like I said, I didn't really want to drag out too much this first episode because I know the first episode of career modes is always really boring. I didn't want to just go through overalls because this deep into FIFA 14, everybody pretty much knows the overalls of the players, and if not, you could just go to Foothead or you could just pretty much just look it up yourself. In FIFA 15, I'll do a more in-depth career mode. Just let me know in the comment section down below if you like this style of career mode where I just breeze through stuff and just show you the important stuff, or if you really want me to go in depth. And in the next episode, then I'll try to do a more in-depth career mode. But I think that this is just a little bit better because I don't have to bore you with every little step that I do. Anyways, been your boy Full Metal Zo. Enough talk. I'm out.